Well,
So what are we doing here today?
this is called Dana Snyder, Waste an Hour of Your Time.
I love it.
And
I'm enjoying
waste
it.
we shall. We already wasted 6 minutes. It's 10 minutes. It kind of never stops, is the good thing.
I'm into it.
Have you been to Columbus before?
I can't remember.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, I can't remember if I've been here before.
But I will remember now because I like it.
Yeah, I've been.
nice.
We were here when was it? December for the GalaxyCon one.
I'm into it.
I think this is one of my favorite places to go to visit, like as a city itself. There's good
nice.
stuff around here. We went to Schmidt's last night, saw Squeezin' and Wheezin'. That's the band. That's the band, Ruby. Squeezin' and Wheezin'.
What's
What one guy plays the accordion, that's the squeeze, and then the wheeze is the guy plays the washboard. So he's got like, little
Are you for
cymbal.
real? You went to this last night?
Greg, have I ever joked about an accordion band or a washboard? No.
Never.
Sounds awesome.
Where's my phone? Did I lose it?
Yeah, show me a video.
Where the hell's my phone?
want me to
I
call
put
it?
it in here.
Squeeze and wheeze.
Squeezin' and Wheezin'.
Pretty awesome.
They were incredible. Guess what, everybody? Bring the party to your face because they're playing again tonight. If you want to live life like a celebrity star in basic cable animation,
They should have
you
booked
yourself
here.
could go to Schmidt tonight.
How do they not have a panel?
They probably have like a red rope around the table I sat at now because it's like an artifact, But yeah, it was great. There they are. That's them.
Can you get me in? Whoa.
Squeezing and wheezing.
They
Do they sing? Do they sing as well?
Yeah, they did. Close your ears for just 1 second. Yeah, don't worry. Close your ears just for a second. They did a motherfucking Disney medley.
What?
They started with the bare necessities.
No way.
And went through all the hits, ending with "You Got a Friend in Me," all polka style.
Wow.
Just like a remix, they mixed it all together like a cool DJ?
Yeah, Guy and I were sitting having a beer at the bar, waiting for the table, and then I went, are they playing the fucking bare necessities? And guess what? They were playing the fucking bare necessities, but polka style.
That's a great
They're
song.
Like,
Wow.
look for the
Bare
bare
necessities, simple bare
Symbol, symbol, symbol. It was awesome.
Wow,
But then they're mixing it. They're like, look for the bear. You got a friend
I
in
mean,
me.
it was kind of like that. The thing was seamless. However they got from one end to the other. And they had several in the middle, but I don't remember what the other ones were. I'm going to see if I have a
beginning and
video of
the
it. I apologize, by the way, because we're now absolutely not wasting an hour of your time. Now we're filling it with really powerful, impactful information. And
This is good content.
Take notes.
yeah, I mean, you're all welcome.
What
Wait a
you're
minute.
doing is wasting your content.
Yeah. Hello? Yeah. Me, Lisa Creo, Greg Cipes, Guy Hutchinson. We're talking about Schmidt's. I'm not sure, because it's going to be 6 o'clock by the time I get there.
Just tell them you don't
All
want the
right.
extended warranty, Dana.
Okay. All right. I will. Okay. I love you. No, I don't want a subscription to the New York Times. I only answered because it was Mike Broder, the star. What the hell's going on around here?
5-minute warning.
There's a lot of poltergeist activity in this
Oh
room.
my God.
Like, oh, yeah. Louis Columbus was murdered in this room.
Wow.
The founder of Columbus, Ohio.
I thought I was having a stroke.
What's this one? Is this?
I want the, you got a
Country Road. You kidding me?
Was that you singing along?
Yeah.
Can I hear your voice? I thought
I
so.
even participated in a sing-along is how good it was.
Nice.
They're not, that's a rarity. I'm not into singing along.
This is your dream.
Oh, no, that's not it. That's another one of their hits.
And you play the accordion, if
Yep.
I'm not mistaken.
And we have an accordion here.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
You got to play that.
I mean, not here. It's in the back of a Toyota Highlander, but
You're such a
It's in
tease.
Columbus.
You're a tease.
That's not it.
Bring it tomorrow night.
Yeah, you should definitely
Yeah.
bring that thing.
Is this it? Maybe this is it. It's not it. All right, now we're back to wasting. I feel a little better now. I'm back to time wasting. Watch an old guy flip through his videos on his phone. That should be the next title for this. Watch a jerk. It's like every conversation with my mother. Oh, let me find it. Hold on, now that's not it. And then she goes down these real gossipy tangents, like, oh, no, that's Judy. Well, you know, Judy. Oh, well, you know what her daughter's been doing lately. Oh, she's just such a wreck. She can't control it. Just answer my question, Mom. I'm just saying, I'm sharing my life with you. I don't care about what Judy's daughter is doing. Nobody cares. Judy is not this invested in what her daughter is doing. I got to hear all about it. Thanks.
What's going on with Judy's daughter?
That's what I want to know.
Anyway, get it. You don't want to get it. You can call. I'll give you my
Is she
mom's number.
okay?
You can call her.
Call her.
I got Judy's number.
Gee.
It's always something stupid like, oh, she just doesn't want to marry the guy. So what? What do you care about? Well, I mean, they've been going together for going together? Oh, well, really dropping some slang on us. Some hip slang. Yeah.
What do you care, Mom?
It's like, yeah, how about maybe I'll start doing drugs and act wild so all her friends can gossip about her kids.
Ooh, yeah.
How'd she like that? Classic table turn. You know,
I'm sure they're
get
talking
into
about you.
prostitution and start breaking into cars and get a crack addict addiction going.
I guarantee that her
That'll
friends
show
are
her.
talking about how you're an alcoholic, though.
No, they'd never talk about that. They're too respectful.
What's your favorite drink?
My mom doesn't have any friends, is what it really is. She has a very active imagination.
These are all
I was on the
imaginary
phone with
friends.
Judy for an hour. She was crying to me. Judy died 10 years ago, Mom. Oh, no, I don't remember that. She had that big party. That was her funeral. No, she had that party. All the pictures of her all over the place and lovely flowers. Remember those big flower wreaths?
Like Hawaii, getting laid.
Yeah, that was so tropical. Remember it was all tropical? And she had a theme. Everyone wear black because she loved Johnny Cash.
What's your favorite drink?
Well, that's a good question. I did a podcast today that they had so they talk about a different movie, and these guys are, the movie was, it's almost insultingly, I almost was insulted when he asked, do you know the movie, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World? And I was like, do I? It's like my favorite movie. I know everything about it. But part of this thing they do is they have this alcohol sponsor, and then they also have this super frisky hipster New York bar, okay? And so every episode, whoever the guest is, they make a cocktail in their theme or whatever, and so it was, I have the ingredients. Guy, we can make it later. It's called a Master Shake. Where is it?
What a coincidence, because you played a character with the same name.
How original, too. And then they said it, and they were all, like, excited. I'm like, ugh. Great. Yeah, they drink a drink with an egg yolk in it. Delicious. Here's what it was. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Now my mom again. Ooh, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. No, that's not. Oh, that's Guy's text. Well, he wrote me a cute little text. Of course, well, it's just... all right, Master Shake. Now, this is a brand, Misguided Spiced Rum. So if you have any other spiced rum, just throw it out. Keep it. Misguided Spiced Rum, Kahlua, heavy cream, simple syrup, egg yolk. Shake aggressively with light ice. Serve in a small styrofoam cup with a pink straw and nutmeg on top. We went to some place that every time we went, was Rathbun Steakhouse in Atlanta. Delicious place. if you like steak. If you don't, I hope you like French fries, cooked in duck fat.
Yum.
Every time we'd come, they would like be so happy about it and make alcoholic shakes. And they draw little eyes on it, like Master Shake. You know, my character looks like a milkshake. They're all disgusting. And also, I don't like milkshakes.
Yeah.
So they're like thinking like, I used to go a couple times. I went out drinking with George Wendt, right? From Cheers. Norm from Cheers.
That's cool.
I mean, luckily, he's also alcoholic because otherwise his life would be a nightmare. But like he basically just walks into any bar.
This is a great. I'm going to pause this. I hope you're all taking this in right now because, again, not wasting your time. This is a great celebrity name drop, a moment. You know, this is like.
What's that? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is like overhearing someone. So I was having sushi with Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Please.
So he, I just thought of it because we're talking about drinking. He was doing this play in New York that my friend was assistant directing, and so we'd go out with him afterwards because it was kind of like after like week 3, everybody was like, somebody's got to go out with Norm and drink. I'm like, shit, I'll do that. It sounds easy.
You gotta go out.
He would
with
drink.
them.
I mean, I'm sitting. The first time I sat down with him, he had a Guinness, right, and a shot of Jameson's, and like this was at McHale's, which was heavy pour. He had probably 10 of those. 10? And Guinness is not like a
How
light
can
and
you-
refreshing. It's like
Yeah.
swallowing a brick.
How can you survive that?
I don't know. Well, if you saw a picture of him today and know that he's only 37,
Okay.
that fills it in. But I mean, like,
thank
and like, I mean, utterly not even affected. Like,
God.
just like, okay, well, and then he says, you guys want to come? I did not go. He's like, you guys want to come back to my hotel suite because I just got a FedEx package from Woody Harrelson, who sends him all his homegrown pot that he grows on his farm in Indiana. And like when he was in New York, he would like, Woody Harrelson would ship it to him via FedEx when it was still illegal, but like,
I bet it was really good.
well, my friend went, so I saw George. He was on a show I did called Your Pretty Face Going to Hell. He played one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, right? And I was like, you remember Empty Plate at Cafe Le Grand Bouffe? He goes, oh, yeah, that was the show he did. He goes, oh, yeah, and you were Fred's friend? I said, yeah. I said, and it was the night you got a box that I said, Fred is still talking about how nuclearly delicious the marijuana. He goes, I wouldn't smoke anything else. Only Woody's. I've tried. I've said, I bet you picked up some ratty little buds from time to time.
So weird. I saw an infomercial last night. Harrelson's own CBD products by his brother.
I mean,
in the hotel room, Harrelson's own CBD products.
More power to him. He's doing what he loves.
Yeah.
He was almost in the Supercon movie we made, right? Woody Harrelson. Except, he's all like natural, whatever. He will not work. He will not work in air conditioning.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
And this movie was being shot in the summer in New Orleans, Louisiana, which is about like if you had a big heavy guy like run up and down stairs for 2 hours and then you just shoved your face in his crotch. That's how it would smell. It'd be that thick, an air that could only be described as like mucusy in the air. Like, that's what it's like in the
My AC
summer.
is broken, and that's what I do instead.
Just run up.
That's amazing.
Because then it feels cooler.
It feels refreshing when you're done.
I mean, remove the stink part of it, but just the feeling of it, the muskiness.
I need to put that in my rider.
No air conditioning.
No cons with air conditioning.
I mean, I don't like air conditioning in the room, but when you're on a crew with lights and everything, it would have been 150 degrees. But now every time I see a movie that he's in, I'm like, those sons of bitches had to be in no air conditioning when he shot that thing. I hope it was in the winter. That's why he's all in you notice he's on only snow-themed movies now. Ski-Doo 2. Yeah. It's really great. I play a zombie
killing. But he does kind of glisten. There's always a fine layer of sweat.
Au naturel.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
That's CBD oil he's sweating because it's so ungodly hot wherever he is.
Wow. What a great fun fact.
I mean, isn't that weird?
That's really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's big enough he could do it. Right?
I'm going to try it.
I mean, you should. Why not? But let me know.
Okay.
I want to know if it's successful or not.
I won't have any work.
Oh, my God.
I don't like, oh, wait a minute. What's on your hat?
My hat?
Yeah.
It's KDA.
What is that?
It's from the game League of Legends.
Is that one of those ones where they play in an arena and people cheer for them and stuff? And they're all screaming at each other? Chuck, you blew it! You asshole! Team Japan's gonna clinch it! Because of you dropped your rubies! Yeah, right, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about then. Oh yeah, KDA, of course, yes, League of Legends. How was your day today, Greg?
It's pretty nice. I took a stroll on the main street over here and got a yummy green juice and some almond butter chocolate balls and.
Oh, yeah, you have a pill for that. It'll clear right up. You have to take 3, and it has to take 1 a week. So it's a 3-week process, but it will get rid of your almond chocolate balls.
I'm inspired and I'm grateful for my guru right here, Wingman G.
Yeah.
The highest form of life on the planet. My everything.
Oh.
So I'm always happy.
I love when you say it. His face is if I got to hear this speech one more time. Yeah, we get it. I'm the greatest in the world. We all know it.
That's totally what he's saying. He's also keep it down. I'm napping.
I'm trying to think. Remember when we were in that show that was not a show, I should say a convention.
Yeah.
That was in Texas somewhere. You remember that?
Middle of nowhere somewhere.
Yeah. And you luckily left early. And then the rest of us were why are we here? Why are we? Wait a minute. There's an option to leave earlier? But I can't remember where that is. Where it was almost by the border.
Lubbock or something.
Oh, Lubbock. What was it?
I don't even know.
Farmington and McAllen.
Maybe it was McAllen. That sounds familiar.
It was no Columbus, Ohio.
Who is, right? No one cares. They're we're not from Columbus. Okay. Oh, and you. Where's your Columbus pride? Well, that's why I get to sit in the front. All these visitors get back. Front rows, Columbus only. You two have diplomatic immunity. You've got no worries. And wait, where were you from again, Andrew? Wait, don't say it. You're you're not by Sandusky, but you're northwest or something, right? But I don't remember the name of the place. It's where the what? Oh, they make the NFL footballs. Oh. Do they only make the footballs there?
Yeah, well, they used to do all the other sports, but that's main.
I see. It's not oh, come on in. We're just, hanging out, kind of talking about stuff.
Yeah, I picked up this shirt this morning. It's very comfortable.
Ooh.
And this hat, actually.
Both?
Yeah, both. So Columbus has got style.
Where did you get that from?
Some cool store down there.
Like it.
Thank you. Feel how soft this is.
Ooh, very soft. Wow. Oh, yeah.
That's his skin.
That's
Did you
right
buy
up my
your
alley.
skin shirt
No, but
there?
try it. Feel how. Meanwhile, there's a man was found with no skin.
Yeah, both soft.
I like a real light
Nice.
T-shirt, but the danger is if it's see-through.
Yeah, nipples.
Nips.
Yeah.
The nip problem.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I had a sweater. I love this sweater so much. Talk about exciting panels.
Well,
A guy talking about a sweater.
no.
Not even knitting one, which might be somewhat infotainable. It's just a guy talking about it.
It's not about the sweater. It's about your robust nipples.
Yeah. Well, the problem with the sweater was I loved it, and it was the best color. It was yellow, but a bright, vibrant, like the best crayon in the box yellow, like a big bird.
That's rare.
Almost.
That's
very hard to find.
It's a rare sweater.
But the problem is,
Pepperoni.
if I wore, well, no, I wouldn't wear it with no shirt. I can't do that. Can't be that guy.
Your nipples don't go through double shirts.
No, well, because I would only wear a collar, like I wear a collared shirt, like a white. But if it was anything other than a white dress shirt, forget it. It was a disaster. It's a car wreck. Yeah, it was like you could see, like I had to be white. And I'm like, well, I got this sweater's now, like, is my master. I'm like its servant now that I have to wear this white shirt with it anytime I want.
And do you have to hand wash it? Because I've got a couple sweaters that you can only hand wash.
Yeah, no. I'm like, why am I buying these things? They're the most delicate things in the planet.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can wear it. Yeah, you gotta wash it. It's a 2-week process.
If you wash
air dry, air clean.
And if you put it in the washing machine, it turns into like a little kid's sweatshirt.
Yeah, you forget, and then you take it out, and it's like, ha ha! Like, oh, your mother. I'm for dogs now. You oh God.
That's how I get all my clothes to fit.
And then I send them to Lisa. She's like, I can wear that Hawaiian shirt. It's a little loose, still. Yeah, rub it in.
What have you been working on creatively recently?
I'm doing a pretty cool panel today at 4:30. That's I'm putting most of my focus into that.
It's beautiful, living in the now, in the present.
I like that.
We did start.
Right here.
I like
Guy
that.
and I watched a little bit yesterday. So there's a channel called Tubi, or not to be, but it's called Tubi. It's free. But Matt Malero, who co-created Aqua Teen, has a movie on there that Tubi made it. I didn't know Tubi had money. I don't know how they make money. I don't know how they spend it.
Where can you even watch Tubi?
Well, it's preloaded on the televisions at the Hilton.
Oh, really?
Which is why I turned it on to see, maybe that movie's on here. And lo and behold, it was. And it was not. It was pretty good. We didn't watch all of it. We only watched 15 minutes. We're not maniacs. But it's called Postocalypse, about a world-famous celebrity chef named Alfredo Manicotti.
Oh, my God.
Whose life is ruined when a global ban on gluten destroys his life. So he decides to enact revenge, but through a science mishap, he's disfigured into a horrible monster, half man, half macaroni.
Oh my God.
And then he creates pasta monsters that take over the world, thus prompting the Postocalypse.
That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing.
Well, it's free on Tubi. You can watch it several times. And there's not even dirty words. So you wouldn't have to close just insanely violent deaths of people being torn apart by like butterfly pasta. And,
oh my gosh.
And what's his name is in it? The guy from the guy who was I'm Daryl, this is my brother. I'm Larry, this is my brother Daryl. And he was in Deadwood. What's that guy's name? It's like Carrie. I can't remember. But it's fun.
You know I was in Deadwood.
Were you?
Yeah.
Should have bought that hat. I thought you were going to say you got that hat there.
I could have. It's pretty similar to what
did you do in Deadwood?
Me and Kristen Bell were brother-sister lovers. And we were robbing whorehouses.
Oh.
And then we got caught, and I got shot in the face to death.
How many episodes were you in?
Like three or something.
That's awesome.
I love that show.
It was amazing.
That's
when
so cool.
What season was it? You remember?
No.
Did you ever see it?
Yeah,
Or you just like that? I heard it came out great. Good luck with your project, guys.
No, I saw it.
I love Deadwood.
It's pretty awesome.
Even that movie I liked. They did like the one much later.
Yeah. Well,
What's the deal? Like originally he was going to do a movie after the season 3, and then they wrote it, and HBO was like, "Yeah, maybe take a break," and then he started getting dementia, and so like they rewrote it, but it wasn't as much. All I remember was Gerald McRaney was Hearst.
I'll never forget him directing me in that scene. He actually came in. What's the guy's name? The creator of the show again?
David Milch?
Yeah, Milch came into the room and he's like, he cleared everybody out of the room and he's like, he got real serious. He's like, you're about to get shot in the face. I can't remember anything more, but it was a very serious moment. It's like, you're going to die in a minute. Take that in. Really, take it in. And I was like, okay. Coming.
He's like famous for yelling a lot. Not all the time, but like.
It was one of those moments, and then I got shot in the face.
Oh, man.
Well, you made it.
Yeah, and they fed me to the pigs.
Oh, God, I got to watch this again.
It's worth watching.
Of course. I'd love to see you get shot in the face and fed to pigs. Wingman's like, you're living my dream, man. I'd love to see that, too. I've seen things no wingman should see.
It's true. You've seen a lot.
I saw a weird video of you.
Yeah.
Of some guy just, like, going into your house.
What?
Like, the guy, I guess his YouTube gig is just that he, like, will just walk around like, hey, buddy, what are you all about? Like, I don't know, I got checkered pants. Like, hey, let's look at your house. And you just go in. But you were, like, meditating outside or, like, but they never talked about who you were. Was he just really a random dude? Or he was like, he will be there at 11:33. Be prepared, put your shit away, clean the house.
I didn't know what he was gonna do. Tara Strong's like, my friend has like a TikTok channel and he gets millions of views and you should have him come over. And I'm like, oh, sure. And he showed up the next morning and I'm like, what are we doing? He's like, this is film. I'm like, let's go. And it's reached like hundreds of millions of people now, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's like, and does he always just kind of do that?
Yeah. But
Did he do it with Tara?
He did not do it with Tara. She's been in a couple of his videos, but never, I think, at her house.
Yeah.
But it was very powerful. It really connected a lot of people. Like,
well, it's interesting.
To my work.
So there's this a show on my favorite network, NHK, which is the English language Japanese channel. You can download the video and watch it. I mean, the app and watch it like stream live, right? But there's a show on there called Somewhere Street. Why I like it is because I can play it all night, and no one ever talks louder than this. The news, like a terrible explosion.
I could be on that channel.
Yeah, you'd be great on it. But there's a show called Somewhere Street where they'll just go to like wherever, like Columbus, Ohio. And all it is a camera. You never see the camera crew. There's not a host. It's just like walking through the streets. And then like maybe somebody's over there like, wringing their washout or whatever. Like, oh, hello there. And the guy's like, huh? He's like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, laundry. Because it's also dubbed into English from the Japanese guys. But then every time, someone will just let them in their house. And it's fascinating. Because they're like just this sweet, polite Japanese film crew walking down the street. And they show the map like, we started here. Then we walked through the park and got over here. We stopped and saw a hockey game at the arena. We did this. We had hot dogs with this guy. But it's like so soothing. And it's almost like the camera almost does this. Like,
wait, where is this channel?
NHK.
On YouTube?
If it's not, well, you can look up Somewhere. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, okay.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
Looking it up.
Yeah, with that video I did with Caleb Simpson, that's the guy's name, I took the opportunity to, of course, teach people about the science of dog consciousness. The pure you serve dog, the pure the universe serves you. So I really took that opportunity as he was looking through my apartment to like just make it all about him. And it was really cool.
That's awesome.
It reached like 60 million on TikTok, 60 million on YouTube, 60 million on Instagram. So it reached a lot of people.
Did he leave and he was like, thanks for the $2 million, sucker?
I know. The guy owes me money.
Well, another video I didn't have to make thanks to someone else. Yeah. Built on the backs of suckers all across. Another million hit.
I was thinking about calling my lawyer.
I handle YouTube law and Twitter law.
High-rises seems to be floating on the ocean.
This is Somewhere Street. This is all it sounds like. This is the whole show. They're in.
A seaport city on the west coast of the United
A
States.
seaport city.
I'm getting sleepy just listening to this. So nice. So
It
soothing.
really is.
It's starting to come into view. Everyone seems to be on their way to work.
And it's originally in Japanese.
Yes.
I think I'll go this way.
But they make it.
Oh, this is a sharp incline. And everyone's walking so fast. Full of energy in the morning.
NHK has like 4 narrators, 4 voiceover people. They're all super weird. Like the one guy's name is unironically Maxwell Adam. Like, what the fuck? And he talks like this. You may notice. He almost sounds like George Takei, but he's like awake. Because I look them all up, and they're all like they're like super weirdo expats who've now moved to Japan and like just have one job of working for NHK, but they do every show that's on there. They're like, bring us the, whatever. I can't remember what they call the.
Interesting. Look, market is written on it.
Market.
This is Pike Place Market, a tourist attraction for over 10 million visitors a year. It has been open since 1907, making it one of the oldest markets in the US.
I'm actually pretty interested. I want to.
It's great.
That's
Send it to
remarkable.
me.
I'm just trying to find a part when they talk to a person on the screen. That's the best part.
What's going on over there? Well, a crowd has gathered, and some of them are even taking photos. This is...
I should do that in Venice
There's a
Beach.
fish on the sign. It must be a fish store.
So they're just
throwing
commenting.
something.
That's pretty cool.
I guess this is what
Like you're
everyone was
watching.
photographing.
Yeah.
That's Japanese for dangerous. Good morning.
How did you find this?
Are there any fish you recommend?
Johnny
This one?
King Salmon.
Wow, that's a beauty. How much is it?
Oh, it's like fish you eat. I was picturing an aquarium.
What?
Like
how
pets.
much is... Wait, he threw it.
That's the problem. This Japanese show, every time they go to a pet store, they eat all the fish. Spoiler alert, every episode ends with them eating all the fish. I found this just because I watch NHK all the time because it's so peaceful. Like I have it on the background, but that Somewhere Street show, I love it because they go.
cool.
I just saw they did the last one they did before the war was of Kiev. Like they just came out with it, but it's great. Highly recommended. And they have short ones too. The shorties are called Short Stroll. Somewhere Street, Short Stroll.
Wow.
So the brand of Somewhere Street.
How
is
did the war one go?
Well, it was, before anything happened there. So it was just like all the others. She just whispered as she walked around.
Oh, I want to see that one.
But it was like that. It was like that joke in The Simpsons. She's like, "Excuse me, sir, is this where you live?" And he's like, "You live in Michigan!" Like, of course, I'd be happy to have you come inside. but subtextually, it seemed like he screamed, "Get out of my face! I'm going to kill you!" Please come in. This is my beautiful wife. I love my husband very much. Screaming. We love having visitors. Yes!
Welcome to Ukraine, the most corrupt country in the world.
Yeah. Did you see they put his sitcom on Netflix? Vladimir Zelensky's sitcom?
Oh.
Where, wait for it, he's a guy who wakes up one day and suddenly has to become the president of the Ukraine. And then later, he actually became the president of the Ukraine. But the sitcom is like he's like a weird little bumbling idiot guy who's like through some machinations like the movie King Ralph. Remember that movie? where John Goodman was suddenly the King of England because they were taking like an official portrait of the entire royal family, and it got electrocuted, so everyone in the royal family died. So they're like, we have to find the next living relative, and it was Ralph, played by John Goodman, who was like just living in, Indiana or whatever the hell. Like, you're the King of England now. Hijinks ensue. He wanted a sandwich, a bologna sandwich for lunch, not the King of England food. By the way, if you want to see something disturbing, just look this up for yourself. It's not that disturbing. It's safe for work. Ruby, it's gross. I mean, it's not real gross. There's no fluids or look up King of England's fingers.
Oh yeah,
They look like they're on a plate at Schmidt's.
Yeah.
Because they look like bratwurst. And if you think I'm kidding, look it up. Yeah, look, he's saying no way.
What do you mean?
Well, let's see. Let me know when you find it.
What do you mean?
His fingers look like he has a bee allergy, and it was playing with a beehive.
We're learning something. I don't like that part, but
they're plump.
But it's useless information. So that part.
The new King of England.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have natural casings.
King Charles. Oh yeah, they look.
Snap.
See, this is what I wanted. I just want a room of everyone looking at their phones and not paying attention to anybody else.
There you go.
Yes. Oh, a question.
This is not wasting my time. This is truly an incredible experience.
Oh gosh.
You know what? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But no refunds. Sorry, no refunds. I'm very sorry about that. We'll try to be more wasteful.
Tell them how you came up with the name of this panel.
Because we did a panel in Miami, and someone was at the panel. It was totally full, not like this. Don't worry, it was tons of people there.
What was that panel called?
I don't know.
It was just like
Q&A.
Q&A with Dana Snyder. Yeah.
Master Shake explains it all.
Okay.
Master Shake explains it all.
A lot wrong with that titling. What's that?
Explain it all, Master Shake.
Oh, that's why it's not called that, all right? Give me a break. Wait a minute. Daniel, David. Oh, no! No. Bane. Yes. Bane, right. Okay, Bane. Got it. Nailed it. Okay. But somebody wrote in, like, after the whole event was over and was like, just so you know how every great letter starts. What you always want to read in the first line of a letter. Just so you know. Oh, great. And I can't even not read it, like not in a bitchy, snippy voice like that. You know what I mean? No, it's just so you know. Then she was like, I went to this panel. He didn't answer anyone's questions. It was like he was pretending it was a comedy show. Very annoyed. I never got to ask my question about episode whatever, Kajingus Kablingo, and learned how to become. I'm not a voiceover actor now. I learned nothing from this. He truly wasted an hour of my time. Next show, Mike Broder, who runs this, goes, we got your new panel title. Dana Snyder wasted an hour of your time. That way, no one can complain.
I love that.
And the second time it happened was at a room that one of these cockamamie costume contests were going on, right? And those guys, there was always running it late. What runs the most late? You know this, Greg. You've been to 10,000 conventions. The costume contest.
Every time.
They can't run that thing at any convention. I don't care what it is. It could be the convention of professional costume contest runners is still going to go long. So they were in this room where we were supposed to be in afterwards, right? Like it'd be like this. Way more people at that one, though. Don't worry. Tons of people. Had a big draw, a very big draw. There were 2 people there. But they're waiting outside in the line, and the costume contest is still going on. I didn't know they were waiting in line, but then like we go over, like you can't go in the room. We still have, we haven't even got to the dragon costumes yet, or whatever system they're running through. Like, no, we're only up to robots. We still have the Zizmors and the trolls. Okay, fine. They said, well, there must be another room. Is there another empty room? Surely in this whole convention center, there's another room we can go walk in and do our panel over there, because people are waiting. And The guy, we go, look around. And he goes, nope, not one room. Not one damn room in the whole convention place. And some people, I'd like, 3 people, and she's like teaching how to sew, and like, no, not this room. Nope, forget about it. We got 150 people waiting in a line downstairs. Because I was like, we'll come back down and tell you what room it's in. Then by the time we went to all the rooms, the hour was over. And then the next day, like, all these people kept coming up like, I waited in line for an hour and a half. I'm like, and? I wasted your time, though, right? They're like, yeah, well, when you put it that way, I guess you're right. So it's the perfect name for a panel, because it doesn't matter
glorious.
what.
I love it.
Yeah, it ended up great. Soup to nuts.
Do you do this online as well? I think it'd be a good, social show.
I am, I'm like lazy. I think I like being here, and trust me, it took a lot for me to even walk from downstairs to upstairs or through that weird, I never want to go. It's like they say, there's an old adage of like, how do you make an actor complain? Give him a job. I'm like that with everything. Like, man, I do like coming to these because I get out of the house, especially now that like all recording basically is at home. So like I just never get out of my house. So this is like, I'm like running to the airport. I'm packed 4 days before I get here. Like, I gotta go. I get my own room. I can wake up whenever I want. I can go sleep. But still, there's mild annoyance. Like, I gotta go up to that thing now. Like that was Mike. He called. He goes, "You're gonna come back to the table?" I'm like, "Nah, I think I'll just mosey around somewhere." He goes, "No, come back down for 1 hour afterwards." So I'll be back down there to sell these, whatever the hell this thing is. Yeah. But I forgot the question. Yes. Wait a minute. What's your name?
My name is Conrad.
Conrad. Oh, okay. Like Conrad Hilton, the namesake of the guy whose hotel we're staying in.
Yeah. I don't know who it is, but that is this is Fine Dog.
Oh yeah.
That's what that is.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Doesn't look fine. It's all on fire on the back. I did the voice for this thing. He made a.
Let me see that.
He made like a short. It's like a comic strip originally. He's like surrounded with flames and just keeps saying, "This is fine." Casey Green is the artist.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it's cute.
Very cute. I'm going to keep it. Thanks.
So you made a, it's not mine. You're welcome to steal it from whoever the hell. Mike, it's Mike Broder, though. He'll give you a box of those. Show the remotest interest, and he'll be like, "What's that?"
Right now.
Bane, you're in a great position to own one of these, I feel like.
I think at Dana's table.
I got a box of them down at the table that Catherine was selectively showing to people
this
instead
panel
of...
has been a ploy this whole time.
Yeah. And here's the deal, guys. One day only.
It's all been an advertisement.
Yeah. Conrad.
Again, I feel like if you made like an option.
Oh.
Does this microphone work?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is not.
Here's how you test it. Go like this, top of your lungs. Test!
Test!
There you go. Oh, it's working. Yes, it's working. Okay, good job.
Okay.
I can tell you're in show business. You know exactly how to handle a mic.
Okay. All right.
Don't put your lips on it. You'll get COVID.
You don't know where that's
Yeah,
been.
trust me. There's some real strange people asking questions at these things.
I feel like if you made it an option that people could get the This Is Fine Pop, people would put it on eBay for like $500 and be like, "This is Fine Dog, signed by Dana Snyder," and cried like that.
Well,
You're right, and by people you mean Dana Snyder with a different
I'll be
name.
the only one selling it. Anad Redness. Or Ridians. Near that near it. Hold on a minute. Here.
What, do you need help, Grandpa?
Oh, my God. Wasn't that funny, Conrad? You don't need to encourage her. Give me a break. I have zingers sometimes, too, you know. What if I had a deformed hip and you're laughing at my deformity?
Even funnier.
You're being ableist. Is that what it's called? when you make fun of somebody in a wheelchair or something. Is that what it's called? No one knows?
not sure.
Oh, Lisa's real quiet all of a sudden.
I try not to make fun of people in wheelchairs.
Yeah, but is it called being ableist?
I'm not sure.
Like racist and sexist, and like if you're able-bodied, making fun of someone who's not able-bodied?
I don't know.
It would be ableist? Yeah. Is it? Oh, okay. Finally, somebody's speaking up.
That's a bad
All right.
name, though. It should be... It should be like a wheelchairist.
Yeah, but it might not be a wheelchair. It might just be a guy with a limp or like a crutch.
Yeah.
Canist.
Limpist.
Canes. Yes. Castist. Making fun of their cast.
Yeah. A molist. A hairy molist.
Ooh.
Oh, you're signing it for me?
Yeah.
To Greg, I love you.
The usual way I start my life.
Those are great sneakers. Look how colorful.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet.
Are you selling them at your table?
Ah, classic mom joke. Yeah, baby. All right.
Oh my goodness. Whoa!
All right. Whoa.
That
was a hell of a catch.
Wins the prize.
That was a hell of a catch.
Oh, yeah.
Now you can, by the way, you owe me $120. Cough up, Dad. For reals,
Dana
though,
Snyder's
I saw...
a man of the people.
For reals, though, I saw Adam West do that. Like, hey, kid, like a little kid walking around, like, hey, buddy, hey, you like superheroes? The kid's like, I sure do, mister. Hey, you like Batman? You know Batman is? I sure do, mister. He's just about the coolest. Well, why don't you come on over here? Come over to my table. Hey, you know, I played Batman. I'm the real Batman. Oh, wow, gee, mister, you want a little, what's your name? Timmy. Oh, Timmy, you want a little, I mean, I realize he doesn't talk like that. Timmy did. That's the spot on of Timmy. It's the Adam West part. That's he's like, oh, well, let's get you a little picture. I'll sign a little picture for you. Hey, Timmy, my best bat buddy, Adam West. By me, Adam West. And gives the little kid, and he starts going over, and then, like, his agent, like, went up to the dad and, like, it's $80 a signature.
Oh, my God.
And put the squeeze on him. It was, like, disgusting. Like, really, Adam West, you're going to charge him $80 for that thing that cost you about half a cent?
My brother does that for me all day long.
It was so, like, I just couldn't even believe it. Like, yes. And the thing is, like, in the 2 hours he had been there, he probably made, you know, $900,000. Also, I think at the same show, he couldn't get in on Friday, okay? His plane was delayed. And he's like, hey, my plane's delayed. I know, you know, it's Adam West when you hear that voice. So spot on in person. Hey, it's me, Adam West. He couldn't get there on Friday. He had to show up on Saturday. I think it was like Rhode Island or something. That's probably why I don't go to a lot of shows. I talk shit about all the... I'm like, he's not coming to my show. So he didn't show up. He wasn't there Friday, and his logic was, I didn't make money on Friday. So today, instead of $80 an autograph, I'm now going to charge $140. But they had pre-sold autographs with tickets, and so all day, somehow, you know, I'm a sounding board for everyone. All people would come over to my table and just complain about they showed up and then they had to pay $60 extra, or they were going to lose the $80 they paid in the first place, because there was no refunds, but you have to pay $60 more.
What a scam.
Yeah, what a great thing, by the way. I'm starting that's why I pre-sell now. Then I bump it up by $1, get an extra $1. Oh,
I wanted to say, first of all, thanks.
Don't make it a sappy moment.
No, there was a story, you might have heard it. It was something to look up to. Like Conan O'Brien had this story that I think when he worked at Harvard, Burt Ward was going there doing like a Robin meeting kind of thing, and they stole the Robin costume. It's like the best.
Oh shit!
Like there's like the Robin costume with like a glass case. Yeah, they stole it for like a day.
Not for nothing, but last weekend there was the Heritage Auctions. That's all I've been talking about. Top selling item was the entire Cheers bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the whole thing. The bar stools, the stuff behind the bar, it sold for $675,000. It was the top price item.
It's actually a bargain.
Yeah, and then they sold the set too, but they sold the set separately.
That's a famous bar.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like I feel like a regular bar would cost.
But the second highest item on that auction was the original Batman and Robin costumes.
Ooh.
That sold for like $615,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I think the third highest was from season 1 and season 2 of the original Star Trek. It was Nichelle Nichols' Uhuru uniform. The Cosby Show furniture only sold for $1,100, which is cheaper than it would cost for you to furnish your house with that stuff. It's like, because there's like a couch, 2 tables, 2 chairs, a grandfather clock, a picture on the wall.
You don't want to touch anything that Cosby touched.
No. Yeah, it came with that and a complimentary bucket of bleach to cover everything in. Why does it feel like cold cough syrup? Never mind that. That's the cause. Is that pudding? No. Yes, Conrad. Thanks for being the only one to ask a question. All these, look around you. Look around. Deadbeats.
What's in your GalaxyCon bag? Since I've seen it some other like Aqua Teen, Hunger Force related stuff at conventions. Sometimes they have like Master Shake. Sometimes they have like puppets of the characters. But like, what's in your GalaxyCon bag?
My GalaxyCon bag? I'm not giving you anything else. You understand? I see where you're going with this. He walks out in holding my bag. He's got my clothes on. Like, heck yeah, it's the best panel I ever went to.
Grift we've got going on.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's next? Billy West after this.
I bet
right?
he's selling your stuff.
Yeah. For markdown. Yeah. He gives it away.
I don't intend it that way.
I don't have much stuff in here. I got a real nice fancy pen holder. Ziploc. Boy, Ziploc never got a big laugh. That's the biggest laugh a Ziploc bag ever got. I got this thing. This is a secret artifact. I have a couple of them, so I thought I'd bring it to this show.
Oh,
it's a Petrushka Russian nesting doll.
What?
That they made 300 of for the show Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell. I have one here for sale today. I'll show you. Oh, you don't, maybe.
Hand painted.
There's that, yeah. Hand painted in Russia.
Can you imagine little Russian women painting 300 of those? Gosh.
Those poor women. There's Henry. There's Claude. And then somehow I got in it, so there's me. And then I just carry around icons of myself. And then inside is little Eddie Pepitone. But Adult Swim did a couple of these Russian nesting dolls. They did a Squidbillies one, and they also did one for Aqua Teen. They did a couple for Aqua Teen, but the Aqua Teen one was really good because it was their neighbor Carl, right? But then you took the first layer off, and it was Carl with no skin. And then you took the next one off, and it was his bones. And then you took the next one off, and it was just his organs. And the last tiny little one was just a piece of poop. That was a great.
That's amazing.
And again, like all hand painted. I'm picturing like these Russian ladies painting little wooden shits for like 3 weeks. Like, this is for what now? The what?
I wonder how detailed they got, you know.
Oh, it's pretty detailed.
Yeah.
I mean, there's shadow and shading and lines. It's not just dip it in brown. Hey, listen, I'm not paying you skags to just make this poop real easy and just dip it in brown. I want to see shading. I want to see what the guy had yesterday for dinner. Yeah. I think
they're giving us the signal.
Please get out of here.
Time is.
Yeah, that's great.
Time has been wasted.
All right, we've officially wasted most of your time.
That was fun.
Hopefully you don't have good memories and you forget all the useful information we gave.
So come see Dana and Greg
I gotta go
at
back
their
down
tables.
there now.
There's going to be other panels as well.
Yeah, we got something tomorrow, right?
Let's do it.
We got a Drunk on Disney panel.
Drunk on Disney.
We're gonna help. You should come, Greg, because we're gonna help Lisa figure out
Yes.
her.
I'm going to go to
Disney trip.
Disneyland Paris, and I've never been.
With
And
your daughter.
And Dana's going to help me plan
I'm
the trip.
guiding her. I'm leading her. I'm very good at advice.
Yeah.
Mostly unsolicited.
Well, thank you for wasting my time.
I feel like we've really accomplished
you're
not a lot
welcome.
here today, and I feel
welcome.
good about
like
that.
nothing. It was great.
Yes. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Smattering of applause. All right, thank you. Whoa, screaming at myself now. Thank you, guys.